Welcome back, y'all, to That's What I'm Saying, the podcast about hip-hop, dating, sex, entertainment, relationships, and social issues from a sometimes ratchet, because you know how we do, but mostly woke perspective. So make sure you listen and subscribe to That's What I'm Saying. We're on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio. This one is going to be on YouTube, Spotify. Yeah, we on Spotify still. Also, watch That's What I'm Saying, the TV show, weekdays on Island TV, or just download the Island TV app. So I'm Shaun.
And I'm Shatara.
Hey, my sister.
Hey. How you doing?
I'm good. It's a beautiful day, but come on, because we got to get into this.
We got to get to it.
I'm excited.
So today's episode is called Baby on Baby on Baby, and you'll figure out why. And I need to introduce our guest. It is my honor to introduce Mr. Michael Colyar. So let me just give him his flowers. Let me give him his credits. This is a Def Jam legend. Let me let you know. He's an author. He's a host of the Michael Colyar Morning Show, which I had the pleasure of being on early in the morning. House Party, Blackish, Martin. He stars in the BT Holiday Heartbreaks. And he's been in Norbit, voiceovers, and the Frog. What else? I can go on and on and on. So thank you for being here. It is a pleasure.
We are so happy to have you, Michael. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Legendary.
My new thing today, double cross on all black. I'm on that.
I hear that. And it's the first day of Black History Month. I got my Ankara on. Shatara, you got your Sojourner Truth t-shirt on. All right, we'll be saying some things. So let's just get right into it. We just gonna get right into this ratchet minute. I love it. So, word on the street is Rihanna is having an ASAP baby. Rihanna is pregnant.
Yes.
And expecting her first child. This is so exciting because we done heard the news. It's been a long time coming. So, Michael, what you think about this? We happy?
No, I just wish I was there to hold the camera. I'm happy for Rihanna because Rihanna's having a baby and she's happy. You know, so yeah, for her and ASAP.
Her ASAP. She having an ASAP baby.
Right. Listen. That's her man?
Yeah.
That's her baby
daddy. Her baby daddy.
Then that went Wales in. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's perfect. Yay for both of them.
They're having an ASAP baby. And she's so happy showing her little baby bump. So this is good news. But the memes, the funny thing was the memes that came out with Drake. Drake crying and watching videos of Rihanna and cutting out ASAP Rocky. Putting himself back into the picture.
Well, I just hope he does. I hope he doesn't do anything drastic to himself. A lot of people been checking out lately. I hope he don't do it. Stick around. You gotta stay, Drake. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, Drake. Just make some more emotional music. You know how you do. Start crying in the songs.
Larry.
You get over this heartbreak. But I know that was hard. Can you imagine when you saw that picture? When you saw the pictures of them?
Baby boy.
I don't see how come he's not over it yet. But that's over. That's over. It's time to move on down the road. Everything happened 10 minutes ago is already over. He need to bump it down the road like the one-legged man and quit sticking around crying and stuff.
ASAP.
Rihanna's not making no more music. She's having a baby. That's how I see it. No more music. I'm having this baby. She kept it for a long time. That was a big stomach to be exposing all.
The baby's going to make more music. The baby is going to give her a creative lane that she hadn't been in before.
Yeah, she gonna have Fenty gonna have maternity clothes. Watch, they're gonna have a whole line of mama clothes, kids clothes. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah,
we love it.
And also the Brat and her fiance Jessica Dupart are expecting their first child. So you see the picture with the baby bump.
So who was the one in the middle?
Who did it?
How did that happen?
So I heard that they're expecting twins. So one of the babies has the Brat's DNA, and then the other baby got the other baby mama's DNA.
Okay, I'm way behind in science. I'm not sure.
I was trying to figure it out. I was like, wait a minute, the baby got two mothers, but it's.
But
then they're twins.
If they both happy, the baby's gonna be happy. So yeah, keep it moving.
But how did they get them to be twins? That's what I want to know.
How did they get them to be twins? That's a good question.
I don't know. The twin part is easy, but how they get to go to individual eggs? I don't know how they did that part.
It's test tube babies.
But so
they just put both the eggs in the thing, you sugar it up,
Right, like a shake, like a milkshake, I guess. But so the baby's got matching daddies, right? Baby got the same daddy, but different mothers. Well, it happens on the outside all the time, so I guess it's not that big of a leap. Congrats to
is she happy? Are they excited and expecting a baby and thrilled?
Yeah, they look like it. It's a big thing.
And there it is.
I mean, obviously they planned it. It's a lot of planning that go on with that one.
I like it.
And they have money so they can have the best type of raising that a child can have. Cash makes a difference.
I guess so. Imagine when they grow up, the kids, it'll be like the twin sisters who is like, we're twins born at the same time, but they don't have the same mothers.
You can't call the child a brat, because then
they'll be like half sisters or half brothers, but they're twins.
I'm just saying, you can't call a kid a brat and you got a grown ass brat in the house. Like, what we gonna do?
I think they're all the way twins. They're all the way twins because they're coming out.
They real sisters.
They coming out the same coochie. You gotta call them twins. If they came out of two exits, that might be a different thing. But they're exiting from the same door.
That's what me and Shaun gonna say now. We came out the same coochies. That's what we're gonna say. We're gonna use that one.
But we got matching mother. Well, I guess so. That is.
We came out the same coochies.
It's like trigonometry over here. I don't know.
Y'all look like y'all got different daddies.
Where you get that from?
Y'all don't look nothing like each other. Do you think you do?
Yeah.
No. Y'all don't have the same nose. Your face structure is different. Your face is almost Shatara. Your face is almost.
This is all Fenty and Mac. We got the same everything. You should have saw us 2 hours ago.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true. Your face is more of an oval. Your face is more of an oval, Shari, and her face is more of a square. Y'all have a different structure of face and different noses.
Do we see this?
Who are those people?
These girls? That's all four of us.
Oh, wow.
Same mama, same daddy.
I'm glad they dressed y'all alike.
I need a proof. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Okay. Also, in terms of people with a bunch of kids, as you can see our picture, Nick Cannon, he's having his 8th baby with a new baby mom following, the passing of his son Zen. So he's on a roll. This Nick Cannon is fertile.
He's shooting him out. He's
only on 8 because I thought he was on 14. He's only on 8.
No, that's Future. Future, I think, is on 14. Nick Cannon is on 8. He's catching up though. Nick Cannon has, because doesn't he have 2 sets of twins? I don't know. I need to chart to kind of figure it out. Right. So so he's having this because I thought it was the. Let me try to get this together. I thought he was having a baby with the same baby mother, the last one, but this is a new baby mother. No. Yeah, this is another one, which I don't know her. I don't know her. But can you imagine Mariah Carey somewhere like she probably
8?
No, Mariah probably saying I dodged the bullet.
Right? She has a set of twins though with him.
I understand, but maybe she don't want 5 more kids after the twins, So
imagine Mariah having to take her twins to visit their brothers and sisters.
Too much work.
Imagine the gas being used to take these kids to see each sibling at every house. Oh my God.
It's too much. Be like, y'all gotta come to one central location and we'll figure it out. Let's International House of Pancakes. Everybody meet at high or something.
They get together and have a family field trip.
Right.
Something.
This is like all at the park.
Now, what do you think this is like? Why, Nick? Because I read somewhere where he said that because he has lupus, that his whole thing was, he needed to populate or do his part in populating the earth with his kids, with his seed.
Lupus has something to do with that. Lupus has something to do with populating the earth.
That's what he has said. That to leave his legacy or something. I don't know. He tried to make look. As long as you can afford them, you can take care of them. It ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business. Do you?
He can afford them. He take care of them. Like really choice them. So I ain't mad. He ain't shooting no blanks. So good for him.
Obviously.
He's not. He's wilding out for real. He is Mr. Wilding out.
He's wilding in. He's wilding in.
Nick is wilding. He's fertile, but I thought he was practicing abstinence, so I can't really keep up with him.
Yeah, that's what he had said, right? He did say that. Lying ass.
Yeah, so I'm on his show. He's like, I'm practicing abstinence, y'all making it hard. Next thing you know, he's having a baby. So every female that gets with him knows
you're making it, he's making it hard.
Abstinence from alcohol. He didn't mean abstinence from coochie. That's a different abstinence. They even spelled different.
Clearly
Mm-hmm.
something that he's not abstaining from is sliding in raw dog, because that's basically what's going on here.
Raw dog. I'm sorry.
All of that. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real here. That's what's going on. So, what we got next?
Whoopi.
We got Whoopi?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
go for it.
So, Whoopi Goldberg suspended from ABC because of the Holocaust comments. You heard about this?
Yep, but only for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. What you think?
They mad, but they ain't that mad. They know who the star of that show is.
Yeah,
I think that she knows better. You know, this is Hollywood, and people in Hollywood who've been here more than 5 minutes know the Jewish people have the juice in Hollywood. So if you say something about them that's off-centered, it's gonna be a problem. You know, and I just don't think she thought that statement out. She just uttered something without really thinking it out. You sort of have to think it out. You can't just say stuff, you know? So I think she's going to be all right, though. She's richer than Jesus. I think she owed Jesus some money last Tuesday.
Isn't she Jewish? Isn't Whoopi Goldberg?
That's the last name. She said it's just like a family last name, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if she ever took it on or not, but I think I read somewhere that she took it on, too.
I thought so. Like, back in the day when she was actually doing stand-up, I remember, I thought she was Jewish.
Practicing.
And I think aside the fact that what she said, she really put her foot in her mouth. But I think if people had to listen to what she was trying to say, what she was saying was it wasn't about race, that it was deeper than that in terms of the Holocaust.
Right.
But that race is something that she as a Black person, you can see.
Yes.
So she said if the cops will come in and she's standing there with her Jewish friend, and no, not the cops. She said if it's the KKK and they're coming after her and her Jewish friend, she would run. Her Jewish friend could stand there and probably get out the situation. So she didn't really explain, the whole thought process of what she was saying with her brief.
She said that.
She said that. She said that on. Don't quote me. One of the other TV shows, which one of the other talk shows, which she said before. She said, being a Black person. We think of race differently because it's really related. It's skin color. It's how society sees us. It's the skin color. So as a Jewish person, she said, it's harder to tell a Jewish person. I mean, you have people who are definitively Jewish, but it's harder to tell. So from that statement, for her being able to clarify on another show, that's why I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
What she said makes sense, right? But if you really look at it, the way I'm seeing it is that, when they say it's a cancel culture, we get penalized for offending. Like, Michael Colyar just said, Jewish people have the juice. Like we in entertainment, we get penalized for offending others. You have the baby made a comment. He was canceled. Shows were canceled because, you're offending that particular culture. However, when, let's say, for example, Morgan Wallen, he's a country singer. He was playing around with the N-word. We were offended. Guess what? None of his shows were canceled. He kept the party going. Nothing ever happened. So, when you offend us, there's no penalty.
We don't have that kind of juice in Hollywood.
Clearly we don't.
But you remember back in not too long ago, remember it was Roseanne who lost her job for making a statement about, I don't know.
Gorillas and yep. She made
so I mean, to say it wasn't a 2 week, she didn't get a 2 week suspension. She got fired.
But she got her show back though. She came back and she got her show back. And she said
they never been the same because I don't remember seeing it.
She was on sleeping pills. She was like, I was on sleeping meds. I didn't know. I wasn't right. Yeah, then she got to sing the national anthem and grab her crotch. She got to do a lot of stuff. But I think
what this whole thing shows that no matter what, money is king, money is power. And just as Michael, as you said, they know where the money is. So give her 2 weeks, slap her with a little 10-day vacation and come on back and do what you need to do over here, Whoopi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I bet she won't get nothing else out of line in that arena for a while, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because the only thing this is for her is temporary embarrassment. Mm-hmm. It ain't cost her no real money. It ain't gonna cost her no future jobs, you know. But Jewish people and gay people have the true juice in Hollywood, and when they come together and shut you down, they shut you down. Mm-hmm. So you just gotta be careful what you say and how you say it, and you should anyway. If you're in the public eye, you have to be careful what things you say. You know, that's all to it, because you're accountable for it. And people like Whoopi's case, millions of people are listening to her. And the part about it having nothing to do with race is wrong anyway. It's definitely about race, because it was about Hitler claiming that his people were the superior people, the superior race, and wiping out the Jews who he was considering inferior. You know, so race had a big part of it. So, you know, but
she apologized. She had to double back and apologize.
Yeah.
Big time.
But some of us can apologize and it don't even help. I mean, the boy from Isaiah Washington, he said a bad statement. He said an off-color statement about a gay person in the show. They fired him.
His career has never been the same.
Yeah,
that we know.
Back to get his footing back, you know?
Yeah. He ain't never been the same.
Well, you know, we always have we have a dual set of rules around here in America. You know that.
Yeah,
of course. You gotta know where you stand and where you stand with these people.
On the View, Whoopi, on the View. That's a big platform. You know who's watching you. Yeah, he's definitely gonna come for you after that. Goldberg.
A lot of people are watching it, and a lot of people who write are watching. They write. So the moment something go wrong, they write a letter to the station right away. You know, and those letters really mean something. You know, one letter hour. They get 20, 30, 40 letters. They're going to have to do something, or they're going to have to face their public, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's what's going on with this whole Spotify debacle. So Joe Rogan, who has one of the highest paid podcasts on the platform, you know, has been called out. And there have been artists that have been leaving the platform because supposedly Joe Rogan has been making these anti-vaccination shows. That's what they're saying. So you have these artists that are leaving. More recently, India Arie called him out for these videos that have surfaced from 5 years ago where Joe Rogan just freely has been using the N-word. So what do you think about all of this going on?
I didn't know anything about that. Joe Rogan, I know him. You know, I've been to his house. We've had tea or crumpets, but I know him, you know, and he's been in the comedy business. I've been here for a long time, so I do know him. I know him as a decent guy. I don't know him to be racist, but I hadn't heard the stuff about him using the N-word freely. This is the first time I'm hearing anything about that.
Yeah. I mean, this is not new. So I'm an actual person that I've listened to Joe Rogan before all of this, you know, kind of followed his career. So he's been very vocal look, it's comedy, and comedy, jokes are not going to fall for the same on everybody. Everybody's ears is not the same. However, when that happens, you have the opportunity to just turn it off. So, you know, he's had some off-color things he said about using the N-word and, you know, monkeys and all kind of stuff. I've heard it. I've heard some other things that he's done. And most recently, a lot of his show has been, you know, somewhat, what do you call it? You know, it's very leftist, and that's cool because you need that. So this whole thing with Spotify is saying, you know, they kind of doubled down and said, you know, the platform is for people to express their, you know, their creativity, their freedom. So they weren't getting rid of his show because there's been artists that have been pulling their, you know, their music off of Spotify. Most recently, India Arie. Now, she made a really good point. What she said was, you know, she's protesting him using the N-word, you know, and she wants to remove her music. However, what she said is, Joe Rogan makes $100 million. Spotify pays him $100 million through his contract. That money comes, you know, he basically is Spotify, and that money comes from the artists. She said the artists are paid between 0.003 and 0.005% of a penny for their music being on the platform. So her whole thing is like, pull me off, or, you know, kind of F you, pay me, you know, and all the podcasters, which we are of color, you know, pay on the platform, because they are using those funds to pay this man $100 million for his platform. So
right.
For that, I can understand. I don't know if that changes what you were thinking, but there has to be some balance here.
Right. The light was really shined on him because it was all about the anti-vaxxers, and he pulled in specialists and, people who were very, so against it. And that pretty much shined a different light on Rogan. Like that shined a different light. It was like, oh, wait a minute now. Hold up. We don't need anybody. How many followers do you have? What? Hold on a minute. So, do you have the right to be against, getting vaccinated for COVID? Like what just happened here? So really his platform has become so huge. That's really what it is, that, they want to just be careful about, okay, what are you encouraging people? And then now that light is shined on, now we also want to pull up 5 years ago, some of the, stuff you had said to tag along with this. Because, he'd been talking that way. That ain't new.
The larger your platform is, though, the more careful you have to be in things you say. I mean, I am an anti-vaxxer, and I talk about it all the time. But I'm also a bitch-ass whore when it comes to this because I sold out. I'm an anti-vaxxer that vaxxed, but I did it for the money. And I don't believe in the vaccination. I don't think that shit is helping nobody. I know too many people who got the vaccine and the booster and then turned around and got COVID. Yeah. I don't like the idea that it's experimental. That they telling you, we don't know what the fuck is in there, but please put that in your body. So that means 5 years from now, if you wake up and a hand is growing out of your chest, you don't have any
Don't say nothing. Y'all don't say nothing.
You took it, even though they said this is experimental. All I'm saying is, it's got to be your individual choice. Your body is that holy temple that the Bible talks about, and it's on you to protect that holy temple. So if you do it, do it. If you don't, don't. But don't do it because other people tell you to do it. You have to do it because of your own values. I wasn't going to do it because I don't believe in it. But I believed in that big-ass check they was about to give me more than I didn't believe in it. And I said, well, go ahead. When they told me how much money I was about to get, I said, what, you want the left arm? You want the right arm? Are we going to do the buttocks? How are we going to do, But it was my choice,
Right. Okay, speaking of choices, I just want to ask this question for our Weekend D report. So we have people that write in.
Oh, we're in the Weekend D?
We can do a Weekend D really quick. Can I do a Weekend D?
Can you?
This is quick. So our writer
wants the Weekend D? So look,
what's Weekend D? Is that a vitamin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Why, yes.
It's a shot, actually.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Take it every day if you can.
It's actually the Weekend Dick report. It's called the Weekend Dick report, and we have people writing
3 times a day if you can.
Hello, healthy for you. Good. So this writer basically asks, and we want to know, what's the right way to ask for a blowjob? She wants to know.
Michael.
Very kindly. I think you should approach with a language that is not vulgar, because it's already a thing, just because you
on my knob. I'm sorry.
You already wanted to do the thing. But I would come up with a clever way, like, hey, would you like to speak into the microphone? Or something that's funny. And they can also play it off if they don't want to do anything. Boy, you play too much, But I don't think you want to say, "Hey, you want to suck this dick?" I don't think that that's the language. Want to kiss the snake? I don't think that that's. I just think, and I think it's even better if you don't say it. If the two of you are feeling romantic and you start touching and feeling and you work your way to it, that's probably the best way to deal with it, as opposed to a proclamation. You know what I'm saying? It's time for some dick sucking, Margaret. No, I think you want to find a nice way to do it.
Sweet words. Sweet words, definitely. Please.
But let me ask y'all a question. How would you like to be asked? I'm gonna start with Shaun. Shaun, how would you like to be?
That exactly how you said it. Just talk to me nice. Just ask me nicely,
But don't just be pushing your head down.
No, that's what I said. What did I say? I don't like. I don't like this. This right here. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do this. Don't do that.
Don't do
We're
that.
not doing that.
But what if you only sucking it with the left side of your mouth? Can't you just twist your head a little bit just to get that thing straight? Just to, for protocol.
Let me adjust. Let me adjust.
I got this.
Let me get my speed going. Let me figure out what I'm doing here, and then we'll move forward accordingly. Please just don't direct me. Don't touch and don't be, I just please, especially, if I got my accoutrements on my hair, please don't touch my hair. We got this. But you can add, sometimes it takes that nonverbal communication, which I feel is very important. You can say it without saying it. And the smooth brother can say it without saying it. You just be like, okay, all right. It's those ones that, get it done. If you gotta say it, it's probably not gonna happen. If you gotta do too much, you gotta put it all in words and write me a letter and
there you go.
I don't want to. It's probably not the best time for that. Thank you.
That's probably, you are absolutely
I'm cured.
right.
I don't need that medicine. I'm good already.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that 100%. Okay. All right. So I need you to tell me though now, Shatara, how would you like to be asked?
Shatara. I don't want to be asked.
Shatara. How would you like to be
First of all, if you call me Shatara, then I'll be like, see, that's why
you're not getting no head if I call you Shatara. Okay, I got that down.
I thought that was your name.
No. I feel like you go first. So therefore, it's one of those things. You go first.
Do me and I do you back.
And I'll do you back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty automatic, right? That is surefire way.
But it ain't surefire, because often we do y'all, then y'all be like, oh, I don't do that. You're like, wait a minute. I've been down there 22 minutes. What do you mean? Y'all don't do that. Well, you should have asked me before you went down to bush country,
Bush country.
Goodbye. That's it. That's a wrap. We done.
Oh, bush country. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got it. All right. So
you can do it like y'all said. You can say, baby, can I slip you some of this vitamin D?
Ew.
Yeah. Now,
okay,
that might work.
Especially with COVID and everything, that could work. That could work. That's slick.
Or what about the hand? Remember we talked about like the hand, like take my hand.
Let me know what I do.
Let me see what's going on. Like, oh, that's for me. Okay.
I like that. I like that. That's a good one.
Might be a mouth on it. I don't know. Let's see.
Don't even say nothing. Just.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's great.
That doesn't that do something for our ego?
Yeah, it makes me say, I did that. I'm hocus pocus. I'm hocus pocus.
You shall be rewarded. Hold on, let me get my magic wand.
Men would hope that that's the result, that you feel like that. We would hope that.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, don't be pushing my hand. Don't be, boy, you playing too much.
This is true.
That's too much. That's too much. We like it. Good one.
That's
all right. Do you time for another one?
So, no. So I want to go to the gym.
Okay. Yeah.
So, Mr. Michael Colyar, we have a That's My Jam. And every week, basically me and Shaun, we rotate. What's her song? We kind of go back into the old school. What's a song that you would like to be your jam? Just what is a classic song that is your jam?
For me, at the club with Dej Loaf and Jacquees.
Oh,
y'all know that one?
No.
Whoa.
Hold on a minute.
Smooth. It is so smooth.
Wait a minute. We thought I thought you was gonna give us like some Temptations, some stylistics, right? You over here? Ooh, I'm like, hold on. That song was made yesterday.
At the club, that's some player stepper stuff without having to deal with R. Kelly.
Really? That's great. I'm over here trying to like, what song is that?
At the club
with Jacquees?
Yes.
Dej Loaf.
Here it is.
Okay, I'm gonna find it, and then that's gonna be okay. So basically, that's your jam.
I know this song. See, this is like one of them songs you know but you don't know.
Oh, I come out on that. I come on stage to that. That's my stepping music right there. Play it. Don't be afraid. I'll be giving
Okay.
Hey.
minute.
What? My seven.
What?
What? That's my piece right
Wait a
there.
minute, Cat Daddy. Wait a minute now. I see that little left leg. Wait a minute now.
Days Low. Oh man, I wish y'all could have saw it better. Days Low at the club. That's it.
Okay. That is Michael Colyar's jam. We got it.
So okay, I got it.
All right.
Now Dash Low. I thought. Okay. All right.
Get it.
What'd you think?
I thought she was like a what do you? Shatara, help me out.
You thought she was like a manly female?
I thought she was like the brat, but a little more than the brat.
That don't have nothing to do with the music.
I know that's
I'm
right.
listening to the song, like she talking about she in a bra and panties, like Dish. Okay, maybe
Could be.
Okay.
Anyway, that's his jam. That's his jam.
I love it. What is so funny, like I said, is I know the song, but I didn't know. I really thought you was gonna take us back, but you did. This is a club banger. That
was back for me. I don't go back much further than that. No, that's back for me. I'm a youngster. Next Wednesday I'll be 65, but I don't feel a day over 59. So
okay.
I like that mellow, slow groove. I was listening to Teddy Pendergrass and Luther all last night. I listened to them as well.
Okay.
But that's my stepping piece right there.
I love it. All right. Well,
thank you,
y'all.
Mr. Michael Colyar for coming through to that.
I love that. That's the jam. Okay, so look, we're at the Support Black Businesses segment of the show. We believe in growing our economy, strengthening our communities, in supporting products and services made FUBU for us by us. So look, y'all, if you want to advertise your product or service with us, you want to be a guest on our show, you want to come down to Miami and be a guest in the studio, and that's what I'm saying, the TV show, please go to our website at www.twizpod.com to learn more. You can also email us at that'swhatimsayingpodcast@gmail.com. All right.
So I can tell people anything about where I am or something like that for y'all get out of here.
Of course.
No talk show. Now y'all saying goodbye. What about
we didn't
me?
say goodbye. We're not saying goodbye yet.
Oh, all right. Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Tell them everything. Where can we find you? Where can we hear you? People need to know.
I'm in a new series. Actually, it's the third season called Double Cross. The third season began last night. You can get that on All Black Network. My movie is still out on Tubi. It's called Holiday Heartbreak. It's the first time I ever saw it.
Yes, I saw that.
It's really a good movie.
Yes, I like that. I saw it.
And Shatara just got through doing my morning show, which we do 5 days a week on YouTube. So go to YouTube and put in the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Today we did our 347th show. So we did 5 days a week, 7 a.m. Los Angeles time. We have comedy every show. We pray every show. I want to create a show where people can come and laugh and pray every day, because I think people are more messed up by stress and fear than they are the actual virus,
Absolutely.
And I'm always on the road, so you can go to my the real MichaelColyar.com, and it lists all the places I'm performing. I'm somewhere every weekend, and I think that just about covers it.
All right. Well, thank you.
We love it. Look.
Thank you. Till next time, you all. You know where you can find us. Get social with us. Slip into our DM. Stay healthy. Stay well. Mwah.
Peace, y'all.
Bye-bye. Y'all good?
Yes. Thank you
so much. I appreciate it, everybody. Y'all have